First, shout out to JK News, bro.
Just kidding news.
Bro, like, I don't think y'all understand.
Are you a shy pooper?
It's hard for me to poop with clothes on. I have stripped.
My boy be getting butt naked.
I swear to you, butt naked with like the freaking leg hairs like rising because it's cold.
Curls, toes
curled.
Sweating.
I promise you, I've done it in your bathroom, in our friends' bathroom.
If we're walking on the sidewalk, and a car comes, and a car decides to just yeet towards the sidewalk, what am I gonna do? Flip it over. I didn't know, but we can see it now.
All right, so camera's recording. Zoom is recording.
Zoom is recording. I'm sitting down.
You are sitting down. Do you have your headphones on? Is your mic on? Is everything on?
I don't know, actually.
We don't know anything anymore. We are doing our best in this podcast game.
All right.
And let me know whenever you're ready, good sir.
All right, we are live.
We are live. And and welcome back to the Why Not Podcast. It's your boy Karl.
And it's your boy James.
Where we just talk about whatever we want.
Because why not?
Because why not? I thought you were supposed to start the intro today.
I was supposed to. You ended up starting anyways.
Yeah, I think it's just like, at this point, it's just habit now.
It's okay. I forgive you. Next time. We'll do the next one.
I'm not going to lie to you. It just feels like such a weird morning for me, bro.
It is a little different.
Like, it's just, I feel like, as you guys can see, as you're watching this podcast, we have a completely new setup. This is just temporary, honestly. Like, we've kind of just... James and I love to do this thing, right, with this podcast, to where it's like we are not going to limit ourselves to what we want to do with the Why Not podcast, because it'll always go to that one question, and it's why not? Like,
listen, we could be having an episode in the bathroom next week. I don't know. I really don't know. The main reason why we're here, I'll just be straight up honest. I'll put myself on blast. I left my lights at home.
He left lights.
Yeah, I live 100 miles away. I left my lights, and you know what? When I saw that I didn't have it, I didn't even stress. I was like, you know what, Karl, we're using natural lighting today.
I didn't stress either, bro. Like, honestly, I thought it was just like, screw it. Like, let's just go and shoot an episode wherever we want. And I was like, you can ask James. I was doing some bro science, all right? So men love to do this thing. I don't know if you guys do this thing as well, right? To where
girl math. Girl math.
Girl math?
Yeah.
I think it's totally different. Girl math. I actually, that is something I definitely want to talk to you about, because Jasper just pulled some girl math on me the other day. And, you know, if you're a female, if you're a woman, please comment below on like what you believe girl math is and how to explain it and stupefy it for men. Because sometimes I feel like men will answer it and we don't get the answer right, because you guys do something completely different and I just never get it. So, but yeah, I just used a little bit of my bro science, and there was a table in this corner, right? And we had to pick a place where there was natural light shooting towards this one area, and we were like, well, but I was just like, I was doing this, shaking my little mustache that I don't have. And what I did was I grabbed the table that was in the corner, and I proceeded to measure it with my hands, like so. And I was just walking around like this, going up to the wall and seeing if this table was going to fit up towards the wall, and it did. So now we're here.
I don't think that was a very accurate.
Do you don't think that was accurate?
I mean, either way.
No, it's not accurate.
Either way, no. You know, I didn't want to tell you, because like you started off like this, and then when you got to the wall, you were like this. And I was like,
I feel like it's just my perception. Like it's like when you want something to fit, you're just gonna pause.
Listen, I was just like, you know what? You'll find out.
Wow.
I'll find out.
Okay. Yo, before we even kick things off in this podcast, like before we do anything, we just want to give two big shout outs. First, shout out to JK News, bro. Just kidding news. Bro, like, I don't think y'all understand how geeked James and I were the day of that. Because I remember I was sitting in the living room and I was like, yo, just casual, right? There's nothing, they're not even doing up to anything. And then next thing you know, I see a notification on the Why Not Podcast page of our Instagram, and it says, JK News liked your reel. And I'm just like, well, hold on, bro. Wait. And then I go more, right? And it was just a thing on top of a thing on top of a thing, from liking the reel to commenting on it to following the Why Not podcast page, and then also following my own individual page and following his individual page. Like, bro was in the car. Like, he wasn't even home yet. And he told me, bro, you have to wait. Like I'm going to have to wait until you get home because I know we're both kind of geeking out right now. And we were just, basically, we were starstruck, right?
No, I was livid, bro. I was screaming in the
Bro.
car. I was like, "Let's go, let's go!" Like, bro, you guys don't understand who JK is. You know, like, I know that you got some things to say about JK, but like, bro, Just Kidding News. I have been listening and watching Just Kidding News and Just Kidding Films. I've been watching them since I was in like middle school, maybe in elementary school. But I remember, it's so crazy because like, I know that a lot of people know about them too. You know, Bart, Joe, Gio, like they're a whole bunch of them. Granted, I don't know, Gio's not really in it anymore. I mean, she's like, she comes in as guests now. But now they have like a new set of people, the Careful Boys with I don't want to say all the names because I'm going to leave some out. But bro, I just want to say that I was so happy and so excited,
for real,
and it really felt like it was a full circle moment since we've been watching these people since we were kids, and now we have a podcast, and they decided to follow our podcast. I don't know, man. All I gotta say is thank you so much, JK News. Thank you so much, Careful Boys. You know, all you guys are so dope. I have a new goal, and my goal is to meet you guys in person. I promise I won't be weird. I'll try my best.
No, bro, I'll be weird, bro. I'll be so weird. I geek, bro. No, because like I don't think y'all understand like the amount of starstruck that I had. Like, given this is like the same type of starstruck that some chick would have over like Tom Holland. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like these are my heroes, and I will love them forever. So it's like, coming from that, thank you, JK News, for the support that you given us. And it wasn't just the fact that they liked one reel; it was the fact they liked 2 reels. Yeah, man. And just seeing that, bro, is like when you have supporters, especially one as big as JK News. It's just like, you know, it's just like you truly feel like you're doing something with the podcast. You know what I mean? Because I know sometimes like we have our days to where it's like, man, we're tired. You know what I mean? Like, making a podcast is not as easy as we thought it is, but we have constantly just made it work. And just being able to see the support, especially from JK News, is like ridiculous. So yeah, James and I, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys so much for tuning into our podcast, following us, and then, you know, like, just, you know, keeping us in your spirits, man. Like, we really appreciate it. So second shout out that we would love to make is the people. As we're recording this, it has basically been a month since we've dropped the podcast, and we just recently put that out on our Instagram story. So honestly, it didn't even feel like, for James and I, it doesn't feel like it's been out for a month. This thing feels like we've been out for like a year.
It feels like, because we put a lot of work
into
this.
It's even before we dropped. You know what I mean? So it's like, it doesn't even feel like it's only been a month. It's because we've been doing so much content with the Why Not podcast behind the scenes. So with that being said, we wouldn't be where we're at right now, or like we wouldn't have that push if it wasn't for the people watching the podcast. You know, our friends, our family, people that we don't even know are starting to like our stuff, and like the amount of plays that we're getting on Spotify. It's just such a huge thing for us, because we were just 2 guys that were just like, yeah, we're not we're just gonna do a podcast and we're gonna see how it goes. And
it's weird. It's weird,
dude. And just winging it.
Y'all are weird.
Get your money up.
Yeah,
anyway,
get your money. Yo, get your money up right now. You're listening to us talk. Get your money. Except JK News, y'all are cool. Y'all chill.
Yeah, just the fact that you guys have been just supporting us, giving us all this good feedback, and then even feedback that helps us with the episodes. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't always have to be like some good type of feedback. You can always give us some help, and like, we think you guys can do better in this and this and that, which we love. Constructive criticism is love, bro. I love constructive criticism. I hate it when people can't take constructive criticism, but I love constructive criticism. You know what I mean? So, second of all, thank you guys so much for everybody that's been listening ever since day one, that is continuing to listen to us now. And we will be providing you guys with more content every single week, and we are just so excited to be doing that.
Facts, man. Yeah, tell us if we're hot dog water. I'm cool with that. Like, hey, I mean, if I'm hot dog water, you know, and I smell like a bag of jelly beans that's been smushed and fermented between the
You
toes
actually
of the
smell
BFG.
really good.
Oh, do I really?
Dude, what kind of cologne do you use?
I can't tell you, bro.
Oh,
I'll tell you off.
I'll tell
camera.
y'all. I'll tell y'all straight up what cologne I use, brother. Like y'all are sleeping on this brand. All right, y'all use your Versace, your Dolce Gabbana. You know. Nah, bro.
I couldn't think of any cologne. So
No, me neither, bro. That was it. Oh, sure. But anyway, y'all be sleeping on this brand. Ready? Y'all never believe it. Bath and Body Works.
Bath. I was literally, you know what?
Bath
I was just
and
about to say
Body
that.
Works,
Bath and
bro.
Body Works. Okay.
Oh my goodness, you guys are spending out here like $100 and $200 for a cologne. Go to Bath and Body Works and buy yourself a nice cologne. The cologne that I use is graphite, right? Or granite, graphite. I don't know what it is, but it's like $40 for like this big bottle of cologne, bro. Every time that I go and I give, you know, I dap somebody up or I give somebody a hug, they're just like, wow, you smell good. And I feel like there's just such a good compliment coming from the words "you smell good."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, totally random, but he smells good. I use Bath and Body Works cologne. You guys should use it too because y'all sleeping on it.
Bro, I love hugging people who smell good. I be hugging them, and then I'm like, you smell good, bro. You smell good.
It's weird. It's weird too because what is it? Filipinos like to do this thing to where it's like we don't just like go in for a kiss. We actually like if Filipinos were to go to a baby, right, and we just like kiss their forehead or kiss their cheek,
Yeah.
right. So or like just like kiss their collarbone or something like that. We'll go up to the baby, and then what?
Why are you kissing the baby's collarbone?
No,
bro?
you're just when it stop being weird, bro.
Bro,
Stop being weird. You're making it weird.
I'm trying to understand that.
No. But anyway, right? You're going up to a baby, and then you just go up and give them a kiss, bro. Like Filipinos don't just, right? Filipinos do this. They sniff kiss. I promise you, it's a thing. Go up to any Filipino, and they know exactly what I'm talking about. We don't just give a kiss. We sniff while we're kissing.
Bro, if I was a baby and someone did that to me, I would have been like, yo, chill. That would have been my first words. Yo, chill.
Relax.
Yo,
Buy me dinner first.
Before we get into everything, you know, how have you been? I feel like
dude, I am not gonna lie to you. I have been tired.
Okay.
I have been tired. For everybody who knows me and everybody who sees me, I have been like a troll under a bridge and just wanting to sleep. Like that's all I ever want to do. I feel like I don't get enough days to go to sleep because then again I do work the overnight shift.
Yeah. You be
so
working.
I just be tired, man. But honestly, like everything within life is falling into place right now. You know, it's finally a year away from the wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that's what I've been like. Jasper and I are really just trying to like pinch down on. Other than that, you know, work is good. Friends are good. We're just setting everything up for life, and yeah, I feel like it's like a lot of going through a lot of like trials and tribulations, but then it's like a good thing, you know what I mean? Because back then with this type of mindset that I would have had, it would have just been like deteriorating, you know what I mean?
I get that.
But now being able to go through that and with God, it's just been like, yeah, I feel like I don't feel this pressure on my shoulders anymore, you know what I mean? And I have a lot of friends to say thank you for that. Like you guys have just been there for me, and yeah, man, praise God and praise y'all, man. I love you.
Amen.
What about you, bro? How you been? I feel like I haven't talked to you in like forever, bro. It's like sometimes I feel like we're strangers. You know what I mean? It's like we're boys and we're supposed to be best friends, but then it's just like, wow, you've been busy.
Yeah.
You have just been busy, bro. So like, let me know what's been going on, bro.
Bro, I'm being chilling, dog.
Big chilling.
Yeah, man. I'm doing my thing. Been dancing with the neighborhood from Richmond. You know, we just finished doing Prelude, which was really
RVA,
cool.
baby.
That was amazing because for those of you guys who are dancers in the DMV area, you know, we haven't had a Prelude in 4 years. I think the last time was 2019. And for those of you guys who don't know, Prelude is just this big dance competition that happens, you know, all over the place. Sometimes it's in the West Coast, East Coast, it's everywhere. But it's pretty much just a dance competition where people in the area come together and they compete. But this one was very special because it hasn't happened in such a long time because of COVID. But I wanted to actually rock, the Prelude shirt
Prelude
today,
DMV. Prelude
because
DMV.
it was a great experience, and I really hope that they continue to do it. But besides Prelude, bro, I've just been working, dancing, easy media stuff, bread. Those of you guys who don't know what bread is, you'll find out later. But
You'll find out what bread is later.
Chleb.
And it's going to be lit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so something I did want to talk to you about, right, is definitely Prelude. So given for someone who hasn't had the experience to go to Prelude, like for me, for example, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially I wasn't able to go watch you. I'm really sorry for that. But I definitely wanted to get your take on like what it's like being at Prelude, like the stuff that like basically the stuff that you felt like before even stepping into the building, your mindset going into it, and maybe how like your mindset kind of changed when you got there, because it's like everyone has kind of like their own idea of something until like they get themselves in it. They're like, oh, this is completely different than what I thought it was. You know what I mean? And also just like experiences that you went through Prelude and yeah, just talk about Prelude.
Okay, go. I got you, bro. Honestly, so this is like my 18th Prelude. I mean, realistically, I don't know how many Preludes I've been in. I've been in a couple since.
He's an old man, guys.
2013.
He's been around for a while.
I'm not that old, but my knees still work. I am getting some gray hairs though on my beard.
Oh no!
Yeah, the transition is happening. Yeah. But anyways, no, I mean, it's a positive experience through and through. The thing that I love about the dance community in the DMV area is, even though we're competing, we're all still family. We're all still cool. We're all still supporting each other. So, when you go into like a field and it's like a battle or a competition, the vibes are in the air. It's honestly very chill. Everyone's friends. And if you're not friends, you meet friends. We cypher and stuff. Like, it's not a crazy thing at all. So even though we go there and we dance as if we are competing,
you are competing.
Yeah, I mean, we are competing, but it doesn't feel like it.
That's good though,
because I know, like in battles, a lot of the times, especially if like you're a b-boy or like you're breaking or you're a freestyle battler. There's a lot of like aggression. There's a lot of like this and that. Like, and granted, like you have to be like that sometimes, just because like, if you're battling, your mentality is that you're the best, and if you're not the best, you're not gonna win. But for Prelude, honestly, bro, like, we're all just having fun, and if you place, then you place. Congratulations, Capital Funk, for first place. Y'all deserved it. I'll be straight up honest. Yeah, that was
and now
performance.
It's time for you guys to compete for Prelude East Coast.
Yeah, no facts. No, yeah, do it again,
bro. I was like, okay, listen, right? Like, I'm just telling y'all right now. This is just my opinion, right? Oh, it's nothing bad. I'm just saying, it's like, Capital Funk, y'all are great. Y'all are great. Like, there's nothing to say other than you guys are great. Like, you guys are great dancers. So, I was watching their performance, and I saw, like, a clip of their performance, and I was just like, bro, why are they not at Prelude East Coast?
I don't think Prelude East Coast has happened yet.
No, but, like, it's a thing, right?
Yeah,
like,
no, it's supposed to be a thing,
at the DMV, like, there's a whole Prelude for the East Coast of the U.S.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all are gonna kick it off over there, bro.
Yeah, I better see y'all there.
Yeah, man, y'all better go over there, because that's the thing. So you weren't, so like you said, like, that's good though, that you guys were like really friendly, like that you guys like didn't even let any of the competition stuff get to your head, because I feel like it's a very vast community, but whenever we do get into a room together, we're all just like, oh bro, it's been so long since I've seen you, how you been, let's catch up and stuff like that. So you didn't feel any like pinch of intimidation at all?
No, not at all. Honestly,
that's good.
This Prelude kind of made me feel like I was back in 2013, because for the neighborhood, the dance crew, there were a lot of people where this was their very first Prelude. And after seeing the eyes and like the expressions and just how motivated people were after watching and participating in Prelude, I was like, yo, I remember when I used to be you. Like, I used to be in that position, and now it's such a blessing to see other people get to experience that. So thank you so much, Prelude. Thank you so much for Day One for hosting. Y'all did a great job. And yeah, man.
Was there anything like, so I was going to ask you this, was there anything crazy that happened at Prelude that you just remember? Like a memorable moment from Prelude?
I don't know if there's a specific thing that happened in Prelude that was like, boom, that hit me. Not really. I mean, I remember sleeping and passing out. I didn't realize.
Oh
that
yeah, I
passed
saw that
out.
picture of you on your story, bro.
Yeah, there's a picture of me sleeping.
Picture of Sleepy and James.
I forgot who took it. I think Eric took it.
Yeah, I think it was Eric.
Yeah,
You were like
yeah, I don't know, bro. I was sleeping like a dad.
sophisticated, brother.
So, hey, man, I was tired, but hey, I tried
Was that
my
after you
best.
performed?
It was before.
Oh, that was before. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get that rest in, low key. Like whatever way you got to make it. But other than that,
What were we talking about today? Oh,
oh my, wow, wow,
what are we supposed
wow.
what were we supposed to talk
Oh
about?
my goodness! No, wait. I was gonna ask you something about Prelude again, and then I just completely lost my train of thought.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yo! I'm so sorry. I'm
Yo.
blanking out.
All right,
Anyway,
Carl. You know, if you need Adderall, I can hook you
dude,
up with.
oh my goodness, I still haven't had my appointment.
You have to make your
I
appointment.
have
bro.
to make my appointment, man.
I'm telling you, you have ADHD.
See, the thing is with me, it's like this is how ADHD things. You know, you're about to go do your appointment, and you're about to schedule it. Then you can get completely distracted by doing something else, and you just end up never scheduling the appointment. I feel like this is just such a bad problem.
Procrastination.
Combination.
You gotta get that done, bro.
But yeah, dude, I feel like I've always wanted to go to a Prelude though, because it was like I don't know, it was always a dream, right? Of like
You've never been to a Prelude.
I have never been to a Prelude. I've never competed or performed at a Prelude. I pray and hope that I get to do it one day, you know? And yeah, just being like just seeing the vibe. Honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is the God honest truth. The only reason I want to go to Prelude, and given I love vibes, I love friends. I'm obviously, if I'm gonna go to Prelude, I'm going for friends and I'm going for the people and the vibe and the community, right? God honest truth, I just want to go to Prelude because I want a Prelude name tag.
Oh, okay.
I just want a Prelude. I just want one. Like I've always seen like all like my dancer friends that go to competitions, they always have like a name tag with their name on it.
Yeah.
And it says Prelude, and it's like, bro, Jasper has one, and I don't even have one. And it says Jasper Rose Ocampo, bam, boom, and I'm just like, I want one. I just want to look cool.
You know what's crazy? It's funny that you mentioned that because like I have to find it, but I know that somewhere under my bed in a little shoebox, I have just a huge stack.
Oh my goodness, I can only imagine what yours is like.
I
bro.
gotta find it and take a picture of it and put it on the
Oh
podcast.
my goodness.
Hopefully, I can find it. If
That
you guys
is-
don't see it, then I never found it.
Nah, he's gonna find it. I'm gonna tell him to find it because I
Look
love
for
that
it.
huge stack. But no, what is it? But yeah, I've never performed at a Prelude. I always just thought it was like the one of the coolest things I could do. But then we just decided to just not do it this year because it was just like super last minute. We were trying to like push sets out and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm just really glad that you pulled through. Yo, if y'all didn't see clips of James at Prelude, this man was rocking this sexy white tank top. All right.
Nah. I look like nah. You don't have to. You're good. Moving on.
Moving on. Oh, I have to tell you the story.
Oh yeah.
Like moving on, right?
Yeah,
So
moving on.
definitely really funny story of like Jasper and I were just at Marshall's,
Okay.
right? And we were just gonna go shopping for like these Christmas bags that we saw, and then just to browse around Marshall's. The funniest thing, bro, the funniest thing just happened, and I don't know how people are gonna look at this. I saw it as funny, so I was walking, and out of nowhere, Jasper and I were grabbing these Christmas bags. Out of nowhere, you just hear someone drop something. And this chick, like out of nowhere, all the way in the back corner, was like, "Oh, you break your bite." In the middle.
You break your bike.
Bro, literally everybody in Marshall's was laughing. And you know what was the worst part about it?
Yo.
It was a black lady.
Okay.
And we were just like, is that racist?
Wait, why would that be racist?
I don't know. It's because, okay, look at it this way, right? So it's like if someone were to impersonate someone from another race.
Yeah, okay.
And so it's like if someone does like a different accent, if you're
Okay.
not from that, it's like me doing like an African accent in front of
Okay.
you, right? And it's like to me, it's like someone doing an Asian accent,
Okay.
like the stereotypical Asian accent. It's like, oh, nandesu ka? Oh, why you do that to me? give me my chicken and fried rice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
No, keep going. I'm all here for it.
no,
bro.
but it's like, I was like, I turned around to Jasper. I was like, bro, if that wasn't an Asian who said that, I don't know how I feel.
Hey, man. I mean, maybe she grew up in Japan, or maybe she just ends up. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to defend this person that I don't know.
No, it was funny
I don't
though.
know.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. That thing was funny, bro. When I heard it, because it was so good. It was so. She was like, "Oh, you're back."
That'd be funny. She did that and then like sped off, dipped.
Stole everything.
Yeah, you don't even see what she looks like, bro.
Bro, I don't even know what she looked like, bro.
She turned into the Filipino Flash.
All I know is that she was a black female,
Oh.
and it was just funny. Like Jasper and I were just walked away laughing.
Yeah.
I was like, screw it. That was fun. That was just a little funny story that I wanted to tell you. I told you it was like a little stupid story, but I love it.
No, you're good. I'm glad that you shared it with me.
Of course.
I don't really feel like I have a lot of fun stories, man. Yeah, no stories from James.
Oh my god.
I am an open book. I don't know, bro. I don't have any interesting stories that have happened to me recently.
I've been a lot more attentive. Like, dude, it's like now that we have this podcast, right? It's like I'm really trying to start paying attention to stuff around my life.
Okay.
And so every time something happens, like to a certain, like whatever I'm going through life, and I see something happen, like I have to record it down to tell you. Like, for example, I was taking a poop the other day.
Awesome.
I was at work and I was like, yo, bubble gut central. Like, I need to, you know what I mean? So I'm over here running to the bathroom, like, you know, right? So I go in there and I'm about to poop and I sit down. And then there was another guy in the next stall.
Okay, yeah.
So this moment kind of made me realize like how messed up I am as a person.
Oh no, bro. You're gonna put yourself on blast too?
No, yeah, I'm putting myself. Well, I mean, it's like it's not really on blast if it's not even that bad. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting in the toilet and I'm over here hearing this guy that's next to me in the stall, and we're both on our phones.
Okay.
And listening to his TikTok feed compared to my TikTok feed. It just showed me how broken my humor is. Because, you know, we'll send each other some weird memes.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of memes that are on my TikTok feed.
Yeah.
Compared to this guy, it's just like, it's like normal human stuff. You know what I mean? And it's just like, nobody else has this type of like dark humor algorithm on their TikTok. Like, am I the only one right now? And I felt so weird as a human. I was just like, I cannot believe that I'm this out of pocket. You know what I mean? It was like on top of like dank memes, racist humor.
Boy, you gotta get yourself checked out with
Bro.
this, man.
No, but it's just we send these to each other all the time. It's like that kind of it goes to that type of degree.
Yeah.
And it's like listening to that compared to like this guy who was just looking at it was like a TikTok for houses, it was a TikTok for cars, like, you know, just regular TikTok stuff, I guess, and then TikTok reels and dances. And then mine was just all dark humor. And I was just like, how messed up of a person am I?
I mean, you know, the TikTok algorithm is really good to cater to exactly what you're looking for. So, I don't know. Maybe that guy is not really into dank memes.
Cookies.
But I do have a question for you. It's not completely off topic, but it is kind of like on topic of what you were talking about. Are you a shy pooper?
Am I a shy pooper?
Yeah, like if someone's in the bath, like, all right, let's say you go into the bathroom, and you guys can answer this too. If you go into the bathroom, right, you go into the bathroom alone, all right, oh, awesome. The whole bathroom is to you. You got the bubble guts. You just finished drinking Starbucks and eating, you know, whatever makes you poop. And so you sit down, and you're like, oh man, I'm gonna destroy this bathroom, bro. And then two people walk in.
No, I'm not pooping.
You're not pooping?
I'm not. Like,
Okay.
it's just ridiculous.
I got you. Okay.
Like, I'm not gonna poop because it's like I feel like there has to be a sense of like quiet and calm in the bathroom, and I have to feel that. Like, my butt cheeks have to like pucker and feel it. No, I swear to you. So like, man, you were right that last episode, like drinking coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
You were so
bro.
right.
It's the cream and the sugar.
Yeah, but I love it though.
Yeah, no,
I love coffee.
Good.
So I'm gonna put myself on blast again. When I am able to, I'm not saying I do this all the time, but when I am able to, so to all my friends out there, if I have used your bathroom, I have done this in your bathroom just to put myself out on blast because I'm learning how to just be more transparent a little bit. It's hard for me to poop with clothes on. I have stripped.
My boy be getting butt naked.
I swear to you, butt naked with like the freaking leg hairs like rising because it's cold.
Curls, toes
Toes
curling.
curled?
Sweating.
I promise you, I've done it in your bathroom, in our friends' bathroom, everybody's bathroom. If I was ever able, and no, but I feel like it's like a psychological reason behind it. Like, shut the fuck up.
Keep going.
They're criticizing me.
Keep going.
Oh my goodness, the camera.
Oh, wow, it's already been 30 minutes. All right, keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay, but yeah, funny story is just the fact that like I can't, like I need to be able to feel comfortable while taking a poop. So what I'll do is if I get into a bathroom where I'm all by myself, I've even done this in like restaurants, okay? So what happens is I'll go inside the bathroom, I'll lock it, and then it's just like if I have all my clothes on, I feel restricted and I feel like everything is tightened and nothing is loose to be able to go, right? So I have to be able to take off my clothes, take them off, boom, boom, boom. And then, like, yo, I don't think y'all understand. I have sat butt naked in your toilets. And I love you. So now you guys are probably going to judge me right after this, but did it for the clip.
Hey, man, I mean, I really appreciate your honesty and your transparency.
I've done it in your bathroom so many times.
It's okay, bro. It's all right. Whatever you do in my bathroom is...
Old apartment, new apartment, both.
Hey, I mean, thank you for blessing my bathroom, bro. I don't know what to say. I appreciate it.
Oh, I bless it, bro. Oh, my goodness. But yeah, super funny story. But
Shy pooping, bro.
I can't. Like, I can't. Like I said, I have to feel a sense of quiet and a sense of calm around me to be able to, like, poop.
So here's what I have to say, okay? Because I know what it's like to be a shy pooper. I used to be a shy pooper. Sometimes I still am. It depends on the situation. But I really challenge you guys to try this because this goes for everyone. Because if you're listening to this podcast, 9 out of 10 times you poop. So yeah, and yeah. I mean, that's.
Are you a shy pooper?
That's statistics.
Comment below if you guys are a shy pooper.
That's facts. Look it up.
My goodness.
But I really challenge you guys to, if you go to the bathroom and you have to destroy that bathroom and people are around you, I challenge you to, I want you to like be dominant. You have to, I want you to be the loudest. Don't destroy the bathroom. I want you to, the sun is gone.
Dude, that's literally out. Like the sun just died on us.
Yo, God was like, I'm not listening to this. You're on your own. Okay, no, but listen. All right, no, he's coming back. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, no, he's leaving again. Okay, so honestly though, yo, destroy the bathroom. Do it.
I would do it.
Because here's the thing. You're never going to see these people ever again if it is at a public setting. So why not just have fun with it, man? Like, and it's also, it'll help those around you who are also shy poopers. If you go into the bathroom and you just destroy it, that person next to you is like, you know what? This person is destroying the bathroom. I can destroy it too. And then you guys are both just destroying the bathroom together. And I think that's humanity right there, man.
I had a fart contest with one of the guys that I was in the bathroom at this one day. I won.
Okay, I think competing's a little different.
No, dude, I farted, and you know how it's different when you fart outside of a toilet and when you fart in a toilet, right? So when you fart in the toilet, that thing echoes, brother. That thing echoes. So what happened was I really needed to go to poop this one time. So I was in a Target bathroom. There was 2 stalls. I went into one stall. I went in, pulled my pants down, and I was like taking a poop. And you know, like before the poop came out, I'm so sorry that you guys have to listen to this.
This is a lot of information, but it's okay.
Before the poop came out, you let that rip come through, right? So my fart just ripped, like, and it echoed through the toilet. Tell me why. Out of nowhere, I hear this guy's just like, "Damn, that was a good one, boy." I'm like, yo, what?
I wouldn't know how to respond. I would have been like, thank you.
This man said, watch this. And bro did it like twice as loud as mine. I couldn't let it down. It was like that scene from like Scooby-Doo. I'm like, are you challenging me?
Did you? Wait,
I
did you
actually
just fart,
Dude,
bro.
I
Come
actually-
on,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
Are you kidding me, dog? Like, bro, why you bringing this story?
It's the coffee, bro. It's the coffee. I get gassy when I drink coffee.
Well, I hope that you guys are enjoying this episode so far.
We hope you guys are enjoying this. But yeah, let's move on to a different topic.
No,
right?
no, I don't want to move on. We're not done with this. I got some more things to say. Oh god. Okay, I was gonna say something. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say now. It had something to do with the bathroom. Oh, all right. So what do you guys do when you like? Have you ever gone into? You know what? I'm gonna stop talking about this. I don't want to keep talking. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't want to keep talking about poop. You know, we're good.
I can only imagine the person listening to this podcast in the car, and they're in the drive-through of a Dunkin' Donuts, and then they get the employees can just be like, "Yeah, so are you guys shy poopers?" And the employees are just looking at the guy listening to our podcast. Like,
listen, I was about to up the ante on this topic, but I was like, you know what? Let's just move on from this because I don't want to. We're good.
We're good. Okay, so moving on to a different topic that I did want to talk to you about was, I feel like there's a lot of laws that we abide to as human beings living around and like strolling around this earth like weirdos. But anyway, there are laws and rules that we abide to that are written and that we see, and it's like right in front of us, and we're like, okay, simple enough. I can read it. That's what I have to do. We go do it. But what about the unwritten stuff that we know just from life, like unwritten rules of life, but also I believe it's also like common courtesies that we go through. So I wanted to talk to you about, like, is there anything that you remember from your life that was like an unwritten rule that wasn't written anywhere, but it's just like, you know, that you have to do it?
So if I'm walking by someone, it's usually a dude. If I'm walking by a dude and I may not know who you are, but if we make eye contact with you, I have to somehow acknowledge that we made eye contact by either
It'd be
nodding
weird.
up or nodding down. And usually I usually nod up to almost everyone. I know for some people it switches, but I usually like if I see you and I'm walking by you, I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know why. It just,
That's only if you know him, though.
well, at least I think for me, like it, maybe I don't know. I don't really.
I get what
Maybe
you're
you're
talking. I get what you're talking about though. Like when you're passing by a dude, and then like if you nod up, that means you know them.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
you're
you
right,
don't
actually.
know them, it's like you're just like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like the common. I don't know how to say it. Like that is definitely an unwritten thing though. But I think nod up is for friends.
It's actually funny that we're talking about this now because I was actually just listening to a Just Kidding News episode where I guess in some countries, like in Asia, like they don't do that. So what they'll do is they'll just stare at you and they'll just like they'll walk by you, but they'll just stare at you.
Nah, fam.
Like they don't do anything like that, and I feel like that would freak me out a little bit.
I feel like that would like make me upset
I'd feel a little threatened.
because I feel weird when someone just like looks at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if someone just looks at me, in my head, I'm always like, I think of that one like picture of that one girl, and she's just like this. You know what I mean? Like, why are you looking at me like that? Like, say something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, don't be awkward. Like, don't just stand there. Tell me something or nod at me or acknowledge our presence. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
Unwritten rules.
But
If
yeah.
someone says hi, you have to ask, "How are you?" But you don't necessarily have to answer it. Why? I don't know.
Right? You be passing by people and they're like, hey, how you doing?
Like, you asked me a question, bro. You gonna sit down and talk to me about this, or you gonna be an ass? I'll go away from her and I don't know what you want me to do.
No, definitely, though. I do feel that. Because it's like, people just be... That's random.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
very
really random. Because, you know, we don't even respond to it.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? No, I'm good.
But I think that stuff like that happens because, like, we're so conditioned that it's so robotic now. Like, sometimes when you're eating at like a restaurant and the waiter gives you your food and they're like, all right, enjoy your food, like our automatic response for some reason is to be like, oh, thank you, you too. Like,
I hate those awkward encounters. Like when you're in a restaurant and they say enjoy. like the waiter tells you enjoy, and you say, you too. Like, I understand that you're gonna be going through more of a 4-hour shift, not being able to eat yet, and having to serve my dumb. So I don't mean you too. I also mean thanks.
Enjoy your meal. Don't tell him what to do.
It's like that one Drake and Josh episode.
How did I go?
Dude delivered a package over to Josh's house, and he was just like, he was like, just signed here, package for Josh, and then he's just like, thank you, have a good day. He's like, don't tell me what to do. Can you imagine? Yo. And he just stood there in the door like,
hey, you know what? I respect that man, bro. Don't tell him what to do, man.
Don't tell him how to live his day out.
Leave him alone.
I'm gonna pull that on someone one day, and I think it's probably gonna cause a fight.
No, I want to do that too.
No, but
I think that'd be really fun.
I looked up some unwritten rules online of like what we like, things that we just do through our day to day. That's like also somewhat just like a common courtesy rather than something that's written down that we have to follow. So, one of them is, I feel like, yes, this is definitely an unwritten rule, but don't put your music on your speakers when you're in a public place.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Like, use your headphones. Because I know a lot of people that do that, bro. Like, that just, like, play their music out loud. And it's, like, I'm not saying that I don't like it, but it's, like, I'm just not feeling that vibe right now.
I mean, yeah, it is a common courtesy thing. I mean, why are you blasting your music off of your phone?
Exactly.
I don't know. And the thing about it is, like, I can't explain it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason why. I get that you're in a public setting, but, like, just don't do that. We all know that, but some people don't do it. So
yeah.
It's weird.
Oh, my gosh. Another thing that I think is an unwritten rule that you definitely should follow is, like, I noticed this when I go to Target.
Okay.
Right? So there is a proper place to put your carts.
Okay.
All right. Why do you just leave it out in the open in the middle of an aisle? Or like when you're at the end of like scanning through all your stuff and you're about to walk out, like, and there's like a line for the shopping cart. Mm-hmm. Why do you just leave it instead of pushing it into the line so that everything is like nice and organized for people to just be able to walk through?
I don't know. Like
that makes me so upset.
I've always been the type of person to make sure that I put my cart back. I know that a lot of people don't put their carts back at all.
No,
and
bro.
I think that really bugs me. Even though I don't work at that establishment, I just know what it's like to like do customer service and to do slave work like that. Yeah. And it's just like sometimes like making people's lives harder just because like you're lazy. I don't know. That rubs me the wrong way, man. And then when when one or two people do it, and you see two carts just chilling there, like other people think, oh, it's cool, like, it's fine to just do it because those carts are already there. And then we enable this whole cart. Couldn't think of a word.
Yeah,
epidemic. That's the word that I chose. Epidemic.
You know what's another unwritten rule?
What's up?
If you're in the bathroom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we've been talking about bathrooms for this entire time that we've been talking.
This is the poop episode.
But no. So, going through poop. And if you're going to the bathroom and you have to use the stall, right? But there are people in the stall. Mm-hmm. Do not look through the crack.
That's just weird.
Of the stall for a long duration of time.
That's just weird.
I do not. Just don't do it. Because we can see you in the stall looking to see if there's somebody in the stall that you're waiting for. Like, we get it. We're holding up a line. But my stomach is not cooperating, and I don't need you to invade that space when I already feel uncomfortable enough. And out of nowhere, I don't need to see an eye going through the line. You doing all right in there? I don't need that.
Bro, you know what?
I do not need that.
I think it's funny if you're like, you're sitting down in the toilet and then you see some guy knocking and then you just see an eye just like peeking through, but like they know you're there. Obviously someone's in there, so it's like, I don't know.
They're going to pull your line. Hello, good sir.
Nothing good comes after hello, good sir.
Oh my goodness. Another thing, brother. I noticed this throughout my days of life. Mm-hmm. If you're walking in a building, right? If you're walking in a building, you have to treat the hallway like a road. Okay? So if you're going to be walking towards me, How would you where do you drive on the road?
I don't know how to answer that question.
Like, what side of the road do you drive on?
All sides. Like,
No, the right side of the road.
oh, you mean like traffic wise? Well,
Yes.
yeah, the right
like
side of the road.
trafficking.
Yeah,
Right.
Okay.
Whoa, not like that. But I meant trafficking, like going through the hallway. And if you know how to drive, you know that it's like a two-way. So I'm going this way, you're gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, this is my right. To you, that's your right.
Yeah.
Don't walk in front of me. And now we're gonna do this whole awkward dance movement. We're like, you know what I mean?
You know what? You just actually sparked something in my head that I just got really frustrated over. And
What?
I have to say this.
What?
Yo, what's up with bikers on the road?
They be slowing down the traffic.
Like, listen, all right, you're on a bike. You're on a bicycle. Okay? It's not an automobile. Like, I don't think that I should be driving around behind you, waiting for you that's going 5 miles an hour.
It'll usually be like some old white guy too.
Bro, I don't know why though. Like, why is it always the same person? I'll be very honest. Listen, I'm not trying to sound like any type of way or anything, but I've never seen a black person on a bike on the middle of the road causing traffic. All right, like,
No.
listen, like, I completely get not riding your bike on the sidewalk, because sidewalk can sometimes be janky and like all over the place and looking all crusty. But if you're gonna be on the road, you need to understand you are not a car, and like just the mere force of me driving 50 to 60 miles past you, the amount of just force that my car is carrying along with it is enough to throw you off of your bike. So now I'm catering to you while you're slowing everyone else down with your two-wheel bike, helmet wearing. I'm gonna just stop.
And they always do the same thing. If you try to pass by them, right? Some of them, I've been flicked off before by a biker. And it's always, like I said, it's always some one white, like old white guy. Share the road.
No, get off my. No. Oh gosh, I'm trying so hard to be a good boy. I'm trying so hard to not snap right now. Don't touch me, bro.
No, I definitely get the drivers though. I definitely get like the drivers being confronted by the bikers, and it's like, get off the road. Okay, so another unwritten rule that I see here that someone has said is if you have to cancel on a friend, it's your responsibility to reschedule.
Yeah.
I think that's just common.
I think that's
courtesy,
fair.
bro. Like rain checking.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm not gonna be able to make it here, but let's schedule for it next week. And if you just tell me like you're not gonna make it here, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah. Now what? All right. Cool.
Now what?
I guess I'm not seeing you.
I'm not seeing you. Like, I don't think I don't think people appreciate other people's like presences. Like when you're around your friends, it feels nice. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to just be around each other. But if you give me an excuse to where it's just like, yeah, I can't come today.
Like, okay.
So when am I going to see you? When are we gonna hang out? Because I miss you. You know what I mean? If you just leave me like that, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, they don't care.
Yeah. I mean, people don't really put themselves in other people's shoes.
Yeah,
so.
For sure. But
I have something I need to say.
What do you need to say?
Okay, so this goes off of, because I know, listen, we went from like thanking people to talking about poop to talking about like the road, but I want to talk about the road a little bit more. Okay.
We're gonna be on the road.
Okay, let's say you are a man and there is a woman. Okay, let's say hypothetically you guys are dating. You are a couple. Okay.
Why are you talking
so
like this?
if you're walking on the sidewalk, where does the man stand? Where does the man walk, and where does the woman walk? I want you to answer this question for me.
The side of the road.
Well, yeah, of course, the side of the road on the sidewalk, but like, oh, you mean the man?
Like the
walks,
man is on the side of the road
Yeah.
where the cars are coming through, and the woman has to stay on the inside of the street.
Exactly. Why? Because here, listen to me. Okay, listen. I understand. Listen. All right. So there are two kind of thinkers. There is the emotional thinker, and then there's the logical thinker. Now, emotionally, of course, the man, brave guy, the tank, the person who's
The
going
tank
to,
is crazy.
like they're the tank, they're the ADC,
Papa Protein.
they're the jungler, and then the girl's supposed to be the support. All right. Now, the guy is supposed to protect, conquer, do all that. I get that. That's the emotional part. Logically, everyone listen to me. Logically, okay, you see? Logically, if we're walking on the sidewalk and a car comes and a car decides to just just yeet towards the sidewalk. What am I gonna do? I'm dead. I'm done. I'm done. I'm a goofy goober. You know. So, like, is the whole point of the man walking on the side of the road, is it just because there's just more risk? And, like, as a man, I'm just supposed to die? I'm not saying that there's a right or a wrong. I'm just asking questions because, listen, I'm just like, I still walk on that side of the road, but I just like to question things, you know? Because here's the thing. I'm not beating that truck.
I'm not beating.
I'm not going to win. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what you're expecting from me. And I don't know, maybe me being on the side makes you feel more comfortable because, I don't know, you're in less danger. I get that. But, like, realistically, we're still walking within, like, a feet apart. So, like, one, I can't protect you if there is an 18-wheeler coming at me. I can't fight that. So,
No, but I feel like if it's when you see it coming towards you, you can, like, push the girl out of the way.
Yeah, is that why? Are we there to push them out the way?
No, honestly, I feel like when it comes down to that point to where it's like you're about to be... So it's like, it's just to say this, right? If I were to see someone walking in the middle of the street, like they're crossing the street and there's a car coming towards them, I don't think it's sensible to go up to them and then have enough time to be like, excuse me, there's a car coming.
You better watch out.
You pick them up nicely and then you place them somewhere. Bruh, no, if it's like you, right? If I see you walking in the middle of the street and there's a car coming, what do you think I'm going to do to get you out of there as fast as possible?
You won't be able to react, bro.
I'm not going to...
That's exactly what's
I'm
going to
not
come out
going
of
to do that. You're horrible. You are...
Listen, sometimes...
You're horrible. It's because I know what you're talking about. You're horrible.
Listen. Sometimes things happen so fast that you don't have enough time to actually react and formulate a sentence, and it just comes out with you going, all right, and you know.
Yeah, I'm really praying that one deaf guy helps me out.
Yeah, I didn't even say that person was deaf right now. It could just be anyone. Moving on. All right. Moving on. All right. I don't like this.
No, but I'm just saying, though, if I see you walking in the middle of the street and there's a car coming and I don't want anything happening to you because you're man's, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to go and I'm not going to be like, James. I'm going to be like, yo.
Yeah, I get
I'm
that.
going to push you out of the way because I don't want to see you get ran over. Mm-hmm. Even if it meant risking my life to get ran over. You know what I mean? So I feel like what you were mentioning in the sense of like if we have to walk on the side of the road where the cars are coming and then the woman is in the inside, at that point, girl's going to get pushed.
You know?
She's going to get yeeted.
It's funny because I've had that thought before, and I'm thinking like if I'm walking on the sidewalk and something happens, I need to make sure that I push the person out the way so I'm saving them.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like hypothetically, what if the person driving freaks out and they turn and I actually end up pushing that person
into the
path of the car, saving myself, and then I just look like a murderer
when
I just wanted to help. So it's like I caused the issue.
We have another guest of the podcast, guys. I don't know who it is.
I don't know who it is.
It's Taya!
Hey, what's up, Taya?
She's going to be on the podcast soon.
All right.
Hey, girl. But yeah, okay, Taya, can we ask you a question? Yeah. Coming from a woman's perspective, where does the man walk on the road or like on the street if he's walking next to a girl?
I've seen that they usually push you to the part where that's not on the road.
Okay.
You see what I'm talking about?
And you're here and the girl's there.
Yeah. They walk on the side where the cars are coming.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Chivalry.
I have another question. Is chivalry dead?
No.
You don't think chivalry's dead?
She said that chivalry
Go
is
men.
not dead. Okay. We're doing good.
All right, good.
We're doing
We're doing good as men.
We're doing good.
The right men.
Uh
She has so much to talk about. We're gonna have her on the pod soon. I keep telling her this every single time. She's just like, okay, but yeah, I would feel bad. You'd be trying to save her, but then you're actually putting her in the path of danger. Mm-hmm. But just know that if I'm not going to have time to place you correctly. I'm just thinking of instinct where this car is going to go. And if it goes that way, then my bad, shorty.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean?
She
Like-
wakes up from the coma. Hey, my bad, shorty.
I tried saving you, my boy.
But I got you some chicken nuggets from McDonald's
Got you some
with a large fries and a Coke.
But yeah, no,
She'll forgive you after that, I promise.
no, but it's like it's just like mainly chivalry, right? So as a man, there's like a certain amount of things that what I always thought was like one of the weirdest like chivalry acts that men do that I see in movies that I don't think it's like sensible to do in real life.
You haven't said anything, and I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's the jacket
With the rain.
with the rain in the puddle.
Yeah, no.
Who does that, dude? Who would absolutely do that? Like, I would not risk my jacket to get wet for you to be able to walk on dry land. Like, it makes no sense. You're gonna get wet. Like,
Or you just walk around the puddle.
what do you think that it's gonna turn into wood and you're gonna like not get your feet wet?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
no,
bro.
wait, you're right.
It's gonna get wet regardless.
Yeah, this isn't a floating device. This is my jacket.
What's gonna happen when you step on it on top of the puddle?
It will get wet.
You will just fall into it, and you're gonna get wet regardless. So now you got a wet foot and you got a wet jacket.
And then who has to carry that wet, cold jacket?
Us.
Yeah. Wait, but what if she gets cold after that and she doesn't have a jacket? So what do? Do you give her your shirt? But if you
I
don't,
feel like men will have to like, as within a woman's perspective, right? I believe that men will have to strip their shirt off their back to warm you,
But if you don't, you're not chivalrous, bro.
but you're not, because it's just what's expected out of men.
Chivalry's
When is
hard,
she gonna
isn't
give
it?
me my? When is she gonna give me her jacket?
Yeah, man. When are you gonna?
It's like that one. It's like, wait, what's that? You know that song from Nice Guys Finish Last. Why I'll treat you like trash. It's not what I really want to do. But then there's that one part where it's like, you're cold and you want my jacket. No, you'll just have to hack it.
Oh yeah. And if you get cold, you'll just have to hack it. Cause I'd be cold too if I gave you my jacket. Like, whoa, you ain't sitting on the front of home. You can sit in the trunk. I never answer my phone. Whenever you call it, and when a waiter brings the bill, I never reach for my wallet.
Yeah, now he just knows the entire song.
I mean, hey, that
was era though. No, low key, that was era.
that was OG YouTube.
That was OG YouTube, bro.
Shout out YTF, Niga, Higa, Kev Jumba, Dietrich,
Wong Fu Productions.
Wong Fu Productions, Just Kidding News.
Just Kidding News. I
Just
was
Kidding
on it.
Films, JK.
But yeah, no, it's like there's a lot of like there's a lot of stuff within like chivalry. Is like I mean, I do this too. What is it? I've noticed that I've been doing it lately, and that's been holding the door open.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whenever like I haven't done it in a while, but I'm practicing it now to where it's like every time Jasper and I get into a car together, I'm always opening her door.
That's nice.
I don't care.
No, listen. I think
You are a grown woman. Open your own door.
No. I mean, honestly, I don't see anything wrong with like chivalry. Honestly, if you're opening the door for your lady friend or your man friend, I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that there are a lot of great things that you can do to make sure that chivalry is not dead. Occasionally, buying someone flowers or a gift because you're thinking about them, or sending them that good morning or good night text. That's all chivalry. Of course, opening the door. There are some things that are a little extra, like stepping on a puddle. But I mean, if you're cold and I see that you're cold and I have a jacket, I'd be willing to give you my jacket and be cold and just toughen it up just so then you're warm. But I think that there are a lot of things that are just like I don't want to say a lot of things, but I think that there are some things that are just I don't want to say the word unnecessary because that's not it. But I do believe that chivalry is still a thing. It may not be as common because I do also know that we do live in a society where it's like the roles of men and women are kind of shifting a little bit. And so men want different things, women want different things. And we're not going to get into all that, but
That's a completely different episode. I can talk about that for days, bro.
Yeah, for real. I was about to go down a whole rabbit hole.
I was about to go down a whole just you mentioning that, bro. Like I can definitely just talk about like how the roles of men and women have changed over the years to where even the point to where it's like women don't even need chivalrous men anymore. It's like they just lost account of that and they just disregard. See, I'm telling you, bro, it's a whole episode. You guys are going to get this episode soon. I promise you this, that we are going to talk about different things that men do and do not do that honestly don't even matter in the first place.
I just wanted to say one thing. I don't want to go in too deep into it, but I feel like the reason why a lot of women are becoming The reason why there's a little bit of a role reversal and why a lot of women are becoming like more like empowered and trying to like take charge and stuff is because when a man doesn't do that and take charge, somebody has to. So that's why there's sometimes a role reversal, which really just means that, you know what? I'm not gonna go into it. Not today.
All I'm gonna say is before we end this topic, I'm just thinking it's a fault on both parties. Like I most definitely believe it's a fault on both parties, and that's something I'm trying to learn too, right? So it's like also it's not just the woman, it's not just the man not understanding the woman at times, but it's also the woman not understanding what the man has to go through every single day.
It is a lot
because we're just taught to take in to whatever, just to be more considerate on the woman's side and having as men to disregard our feelings to be able to please and fulfill the needs of a woman rather than feeling like we need that same fulfillment. You know what that mean? You know what I mean? But I want to mention something to you that happened.
Okay.
This is the first time that's ever happened to me, and we literally just talked about this. So I got flowers.
Oh, really?
I did.
From who?
I was actually super happy when I got Jasper. I mean, who else would give me flowers?
Oh.
No, Jasper got me flowers for our anniversary.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I was just thinking about that, and I was just like, huh, this is weird. Because James is usually, like, I remember when we talked, like, because as men, we don't get flowers unless it's, like, our funeral. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show, like, how sometimes as a man, like, you go through your life unappreciated, but then you're kind of just told to suck it up because it's kind of just, like, what you do. But, just getting flowers from Jasper the other day made me realize, like, so at least I can say that the one time that I did get flowers wasn't just my funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, it felt nice.
And I'm not saying that, it's not like we don't, I mean, if you ask me, I don't need flowers, nor necessarily do I want flowers. I think it's just, like, the thought that counts, honestly. And I feel like a lot of women say that, too. It's the thought that counts. So, we hit our, I think this was a pretty good episode, bro.
This was a pretty good episode.
We went off track on a lot of things and talked about a lot of things that we weren't planning on talking about.
I just feel like it's just whatever we decide to talk about that day is just what's gonna happen, and we don't know. Like, it's not like we plan things and then next thing you know we just start talking about, like, we plan for poop.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on talking to you about I didn't telling you my deepest, darkest secret of what I do in the bathroom.
I didn't know either, bro. I'm glad that we talked about it, bro.
You're like a therapist.
Hey, I mean, I am a psychology major.
You don't do anything with psychology, James.
Nope. And on that note, we are going to end the episode.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to that.
Let me do the outro this time, all right? All right. Hey, yo, girl, I got you. Boy, I got you. Yeah, put your headphones down. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Why Not Podcast. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as check out our Spotify. Please feel free to rate the Spotify because giving us a 5-star rating, that'll help us a lot. We love you guys. Again, we love JK News. Thank you so much for listening to us and supporting us. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Drink water and you're loved. Yeah. Good night, everybody.